Welcome back to the My Player Save here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. We're still in the January transfer window. We will be ending the January transfer window, in fact, in today's episode with Samsunspor and Istanbulspor in the remaining 2 games of the month of January. So far, no players in, and as far as I can make out, no players out either here at Adana Demirspor, which is, well, actually not that bad. To be completely honest, we are best of the rest continually, trying to chase the top boys, but a long way from them at this particular moment in time. We face, in fact, 6th place Istanbulspor later in today's episode, which will be a big game, because if we are to stay at Adana for another season, which is a possibility right now, we would, of course, very much want European football. And to get that, we're going to have to make sure we finish ahead of Istanbulspor and finish in 5th, because that's where the club finished last year, and that's why we're in the Europa Conference League as things stand right now. Our other opponents today, Samsunspor, sit there in 10th at the moment, and to be fair, they're only 6 points behind us, so they're very much chasing that 5th and final European spot as well. There's quite a few clubs doing exactly that, so fingers are crossed that we can get the results today and continue to put the ball in the back of the net, or at least help others put the ball in the back of the net. We got 2 goal contributions in the last episode. That's not the spreadsheet that I wanted to show you. We got 2 goal contributions in the last episode that came in the same game, actually. 1. And then prior to that, I wasn't that great. So I'd like to start in the vein that we left off yesterday and then continue that throughout the rest of the episode, because of course we're upgrading our player based on our average performance ratings for any given month. And the 9.4 will significantly boost that, but the 6.9 of Alanyaspor, actually, that was last month. So far, I'm working off just the Kayserispor. So, fingers crossed then, in the 2 games remaining in the month of January, I can be not shit. That would be lovely. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying, of course, and continue to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already to make sure you don't miss out on any more. Thank you to, of course, Super Pure Dragon for your support in the comment section. Do keep those comments coming. Vapor Terra and Loki Cats as well. Thank you very much indeed for your continued support in the comment section. Let's go and play the bloody game! 26 minutes till the game, apparently, and they're going out to the pitch now. If they were going to warm up, they'd still be wearing training outfits, surely. Right, dribble success rate. I'll go for the passes in the opponent's half. Let's be more forward-thinking and try and interlink play a little bit. We're playing at home, of course, here against Samsunspor. And in front of our own fans. We'd particularly like to keep up the most recent good form. That good form only lasts 1 game, but every winning or at least unbeaten run has to start somewhere. And we hope that it has started in the last game of the last episode. That's a lovely tackle, though. Into Zanelli, to me. Can I get beyond one defender? I can. And am I just going to have the legs? I'm going to try. Oh, good block by Van Drongelen. Very nearly. Very nearly. Pace and acceleration still in the early to mid-60s. Purposefully. I don't want to make myself absolutely rapid, because then it just becomes too easy. But at the moment, not quite enough pace in those legs to get me away in moments like that. Del Moral, Svensson, trying to find some space here in and amongst all of the red shirts to just get a shot away. Anyone, including myself actually, to get a shot away. Shumsky makes a good save and the defender will keep it in. Still no opening goal here against Samsunspor, and at the minute, both defences have been very good. It's not for a lack of trying from either team. It's just that both teams are actually quite good at keeping the other one out. Still trying to build something here, but continually, both sides defensively are pretty bloomin' solid. Going to be a corner for Samsunspor here. Emre Kilic will take it. He's definitely been the most creative player for them so far in this game. Tate into Marius, and still the danger is there for our defensive lineup, but still the danger is there. But we've at least forced them away from the box now. But here they come back again. Emre, lovely turn by Dimata, needs some more support, doesn't quite have it, unfortunately. We've come the closest to scoring a goal as a team, but they are definitely still in the picture for the victory here, Samsunspor, and we're going to need to be very, very good for the remainder of the game to ensure that they don't get a goal. Badu here off the bench, looking for me, doesn't quite work it. 14 minutes to go, 13 now. I'm at risk of being subbed out, which I think would be a little bit unfair. I've been quite decent in this game so far, but without the goal contribution to go with some good interlinking play, I ultimately am not doing what I'm in the team to do, which is score or create a goal. I just paused it to go and upload the next episode, and I have actually been subbed out. I paused it at just the moment I was getting subbed. Alright, well, I've played 81 minutes, and I'm now no longer on the field. Come on, let's win it. Saki, Niang again. We've got lots of bodies forward here. It's perhaps the wrong one to have found there. Dorican. Oh, Saki, that is so bad. Okay, looks like we're going to get a draw then. Dorican going off for Stromboli, but too little too late. In the 91st minute of 91, we're going to get a 0-0 draw here. Not terrible against a side that, to be fair, are decent themselves, but also not necessarily what we're looking for. And I fear if Istanbulspor have been able to get a victory today, then we might not be in 5th spot anymore. I think our goal difference is better than theirs, but I'm not sure if it's done on goal difference or not. And I've been dropped to the bench for the next one. And there is a full week, if not more, till the game against Istanbulspor. I might not be in the starting lineup in the next one. It is just over a full week. I feared that it was an international break. It's just over a week. I don't know. Ah, and they did win. So they're above us by a point. If we're level on points, we actually have the goal difference. But we aren't level on points anymore. New player arrived! New player arrived! Who? Oh, we've signed someone. Who is it? Saki! Oh, he was the one that had that absolutely dead shot right at the end of the last game. I thought it was a new name I didn't recognise, but I thought it was just because it was someone that had not played for us before. Centre mid 72 rated. Not going to go up much more, is he? Can play anywhere across the middle three though, which is good. So he's a utilitarian player, not necessarily a starter, and a replacement probably for Ndiaye, more so than anything else, or Stromboli. Well, it's nice to see the squad improve, but is it improving enough? I don't know. Can I improve my managerial favour enough? I should be able to from there to get back in the starting lineup. We will be playing from the off against Istanbulspor. I quite like their kit. Oh well, being a Cambridge fan, I am partial to the odd yellow and black kit. A goal from outside the box or dribble success rate. I'll go for the dribble success rate. I'm desperate for goals outside the box, to be honest, because I want to have the chance of signing for someone else, and at the moment everybody wants goals from outside the box, but they just don't go in for me at the moment, so it's not really something I'm able to do that regularly. If it was like 3 goals from outside the box, maybe. I've got none so far this season, which means I got 5 last year. So 5 a season is doable, or at least it was in League 2, but we've definitely noticed the step up in quality since we came to the Turkish Super League, haven't we? Absolutely 100%. So it's not something I'm able to do with any sort of regularity. And at the moment, we're not kind of winning games comfortably enough for me to be in a position where I can just be like, bollocks to it, I'm whacking it from 25 yards and hoping that it goes in. Like, I could have tried to shoot from outside the box with that move, but rather obviously, I want to ensure that we stand the best possible chance of taking a 1-0 lead. So shooting from 25 yards when I can run one-on-one is not the done thing. As it happens, I still didn't bloody score. So maybe I should have shot from outside the box and just given it a go. That's a decent whip. I'm going to try and win this header. Oh, but I can't find a teammate. Can we get to that first? No, we can't. Win this and we are back 5th. But Istanbulspor are the side that we are locked head-to-head with at the moment in that battle for the final European spot in the Turkish Super League. Del Moral. Forward, Typhoon. He's got options. Zanelli, can he spin and find someone? He can. Can Yusuf find me through this gap? Yes, he can. And, oh, that's as top corner as they come, lad. Adana Demirspor 1. Right in front of the travelling fans. Doing it for you, lads. We're doing it for you. Adana Demirspor 1, Istanbulspor 0. And as it stands, we're back in 5th. It was a good run to diagonally cut across. And to be fair, it's a great pick out as well. Not quite outside the area, unfortunately, but that is right in the top bins. And we take a 1-0 lead. Keeper, no chance with that one. Plays me in. Got you with me. I'm going again. Oh, nice little burst there from Yusuf. And to me, oh, it's going wide. I was on the edge of the box, so I just tried to hit it quickly to go for a goal from outside the area, which it, as it happens, wouldn't have been, but it wasn't on target anyway, so it couldn't have been. Öztürk through the gap to Traore. Well in, Gravelon. Still reliable at the back most of the time. Typhoon, Zanelli. We're coming towards the end of the half here. Go on, Typhoon. He's in that gap, you know. Oh, was he stopped for... Well, outside the box. That's kind of why I don't do it that often. Oh, and I couldn't get it under control to have another go at goal or find a teammate. All right, well, it was my goal that separates the sides at the moment, but I probably could have scored more. Yusuf, Typhoon, Gravelon. Building nicely here. Del Moral. Is that meant for me? Okay. Now here they come on a counter-attack. Topatar, you can see the shirts flooding forward. Thankfully there are some blue shirts getting back. Svensson, one of them. Del Moral hasn't quite won that as well as he might have liked. He certainly did that one though. Defensively, we're really solid at the minute. Notts County were not good at the back. Whereas Adana Demirspor have been genuinely pretty solid on most occasions. So I'm really pleased to play in a side that has a good defence. So it makes a good change in career mode because it doesn't always happen. Svensson, keep it in play, son. 14 to go. I'm not going to get subbed out in this one because I'm the best player on the pitch right now for us. It's still 1-0. It is the opportunity for Istanbulspor to steal a point here. Don't feel like they deserve it. We've definitely been the better side. And the header from the corner does go wide for them. So with 4 minutes to go now as the time ticks down, I hope, I pray, this is 3 points and a European spot in the league once more. Trauco with a nice little dink. I'll try and spin the man. Oh, which I did do very well and left him for dead. He then left me for dead and completely wiped me out. We've kind of embarrassed him a little bit there, but that is absolutely at least a yellow for Dehaney. Now, I'm not really that bothered about us pushing for a second goal. I'd rather we just wasted some time and ensured we got the 1-0. Dorican brings it down really nicely, though, and that's into me, and I had to... You've missed the target, Badu! I had to square it, and he's missed an open goal! The keeper was over there! Badu! That was really Badu! In the 90th minute, I could have had an assist, but my teammates... expletived it. Oh, that was a header from one of them. I'll win that, thank you. Badu, I'll play you in again. Zanelli, Badu, he do something good. No, he can't. He's given the ball away, but time has gone. And we will win by a goal to nil. Thanks to my 25th minute top bins effort. We've gotten the job done. That will be us back into 5th in the division and into that European spot. Now we end the transfer window. See if there's anything else to happen for us or any major moves around the grounds, so to speak. Oh, I was going to say, and crucially, how did... I got an 8.9 and the objective was a 9. It's a man of the match as well. It's a man of the match. And actually, that means I will drop to the bench for the next game. What are the chances? Against a side that are right next to us in the league, to ask for a 9, I think, is very much unfair. And because there's such a gap with a winter break now, till the next fixture, there's a 2-week break. I'm going to be on the bench against Karagümrük, and there's not a damned thing I can do about it, unfortunately. Activities, poor manager, but we just won. We're all behind the boss, thank you very much. Well, we'll advance towards the next game, but let's have a look at transfer deadline day then as it stands. I do need to work out my average rating for the month as well and add on some extra attribute points. Camavinga has moved from Real Madrid to Newcastle United for nearly 60 million. Jetson Fernandez goes from Besiktas, thank the Lord he's gone now, to Villarreal for 35.1. Any rumours of incomings here for us? Jadon Sancho moves to Bayern Munich for £47.1 million. Back to the Bundesliga for him. Galatasaray might be selling a couple of their bigger players, better players, which would be great for us. Although, to be honest, we're not really going to stand a chance of catching them anyway. Hassan Diaoune. Asane. Christian Eriksen to Juventus for 26 mil is an intriguing one. Still no news of anyone coming to us or leaving us via the activities on news, I don't suppose. Didn't even tell me about the previous transfer. 5 hours to go. Reece Nelson's gone to Everton. Sacha Boey might be going to Arsenal. Another player that potentially could be leaving Galatasaray. They seemingly, whilst they're top of the table, I think, just gutting their club, which is a really strange decision. Kyle Walker-Peters to Nottingham Forest is probably a good move for him, although I don't know whether Southampton managed to get themselves promoted or not last season. I can't recall. Antonio Silva to PSG is a good move. Luke Shaw does go to Tottenham for 31.5. Nikola Milenkovic joins Nice. And Antonio Silva is the third biggest move. Now it's the fourth biggest move because Niklas Sula has gone for £48.5 million to Barcelona. He's Galatasaray at the top, isn't it? Oh no, Trabzonspor are top of the table now. Go on, lads. Advance one more hour. And that is that. And unfortunately, I think I'm just going to go down and down and down and down and down. It's not really something I've looked to do. Let's invest in an esports team and a phone app and microfinance as well. That'll make things exciting. Throwing our money about a little bit. The only thing I can't seem to throw about at the moment is manager bloody favours. So we will train here to get ourselves close to the starting lineup for the Karagümrük game, but not close enough. Definitely will be on the bench for this third and final game of the day. 3 heavy training regimes get us not that close, to be honest. I'm going to need to make sure I get a lot of accomplishments here. We're in 5th, though. Karagümrük 7th, so big games today. 62nd minute coming on at right wing here now for about half an hour or so. Plus 8.9 equals 25.1 divided by 3. My average rating was 8.3, 6, and 8 and above was allowing me 4 attribute points. So let's do that before we go and play Karagümrük. I got a notification. Oh, transfer window closed. Doesn't really matter, does it, at the moment? So I can add 4 attribute points. Small sprint speed, do I put it into pace? I could do. I was lacking a little bit there. Let's put it into pace. Put all 4 into pace. 66 acceleration, 69 sprint speed. We could make ourselves quite quick. Not rapid, but quite quick by the end of the save. Regardless, let's go and get quite a good result against Karagümrük, please. Right, substitute appearances are quite rare for us at the moment, but we're back into the field now. 1 shot on target, conversion rate of 50%. About half an hour. I'm not going to get a conversion rate of 50%, am I really? I'll certainly go for 1 boosted to 2 shots on target. I mean, I'll try and get 50% conversion rate, but it's not going to happen. Nor is them being able to keep the ball in play. Coming on for Yusuf, who's been very good for us, actually, in this save. Or in this season. Zugur. Out to Mendes. So many black shirts in the middle. They were really throwing men forward there. Win that, please. Well up, Barassi. Have I got support with me here? A little bit. I'm actually going to try and use that 69 sprint speed to get away here. Ole! Goodbye. See you later. Play that inside. Find a teammate. Del Moral. Zanelli. Play it one more across. Play it one more across. Oh, my lord. Go on. There you go. Typhoon was in so much space. Now I'm in some space. Is it enough to get a shot away? Yes. Is it enough to score a goal? No, it definitely isn't. Wasn't even on target either for my objective. Huh? Akintola, get there. Don't foul him, though. I'm not going to get to that, am I, really? Rodent. Oh. Good save by Mago. Keeping them out for the time being, but it's been an underwhelming performance so far. And as it stands, I'm not going to get back in the starting lineup. Oh, now we're 1-0 down. It's getting even worse. I'm definitely not going to be back in the starting lineup for the next episode. Vaseli makes it 1-0 to Karagümrük. And we'd restored our position in 5th place. And now we'll probably end up losing it again. There's plenty of us forward here. Just need to use some of us. Dorukan to me. I should have got a cross goal as I was powering up and aiming. I thought, keeper's quite away to his right-hand side there. The option was definitely there to play that across. Looking for the left-hand side. That is not quite going to reach me. It's pinballing about. You might hit my hand. Akintola with a lofted clearance. Well, why not? Outside the box goal. Nope. Blocked well. We've still got possession, so at least I get away with trying it. But to be honest, it really wasn't the time to try it, was it? 1-0 down here. Turn, find a teammate. I got the turn. I didn't find the teammate. I didn't even get the chance to play the pass because he tackled me. And now I might have inadvertently helped set up a Karagümrük second and a definitive game winner. Petratos, good block by Semigula. Onua, good block by Mago. Good save by the keeper. I'm on a 5.4 at the minute, and this is not going to set us up for a good start to the month for our average rating, is it? I've dropped back a bit. It will fall to Barassi, who will find not B. That's Badu, and that is terrible. I was going to make the Badu pun again, but I shouldn't really. It was awful the first time round. That's terrible, though. You're going to be offside, aren't you? Oh, it's the final whistle anyway. We lose by a goal to nil to Karagumruk, and that's not necessarily the way I wanted to start the new month or end this episode. But that's really not gone well at all, and I'm going to be plummeting down the managerial favour for the next episode. Get ready for more substitute performances, that's for sure. Yeah, low match performance is fully what I was expecting there. I will commit to improving. Media interview part 2. I say there's a great dressing room spirit here. I'm enjoying my time at Adana Demirspor. We are having fun here in Turkey. Please tell me there's some more teams interested in me now. Still just the 4. So as it stands, we're at Adana Demirspor for another year here, but hopefully there'll be some more sides interested, as despite the defeat to Karagumruk, we somehow managed to stay in 5th. That's very, very lucky. Very lucky indeed. Galatasaray, our next opponents, I believe. And, well, we're 15 points behind them, so you can probably tell the difference between the two sides there, can't you? And I'm going to be coming off the bench for this one as well. I will be able to train and get myself slightly closer, but I'm going to really need to perform. We might find ourselves with the spell of fixes we have at the moment, having a bit of a spell outside the starting lineup. But to be fair, I did have a little bit of a lull in goal contributions. We will come on at 0-0 actually, and actually get a decent amount of time on the pitch for that one. That'll be at the beginning of the next episode next week, of course. I didn't have that much of a lull. I went 3 games without a goal contribution, and then have kind of found some form again. But after that performance last time out, no surprises that I'm on the bench at the moment. No surprises whatsoever. I shall try and improve next time out. We'll get ourselves back into the starting lineup if we can. We have Galatasaray, then, oh God, the knockout stages of the European competition. So at least I'll be able to train more regularly with these midweek games and hopefully get myself back into the starting lineup again. But Galatasaray to start us off on Monday. That will do us for this week's episodes and uploads on this second channel. I'm really struggling with my words today. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying, of course. Please do continue to make sure that you're subscribed to the channel with the notification bell ticked, and you won't miss out on any more content. There will be Football Manager and Formula 1 over the weekend as well, so still more content coming to you over the weekend, but my player will be back on Monday. The Chelsea save will go up later on today on the main channel, and back on Monday as well on the main channel too, so check that out and all the content here on the second channel that you might well have missed. But for today, that's all from me for now. I will see you somewhere in the future, either on YouTube or Twitch. Bye-bye.